All right, y'all, my bad. Gently. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, no. Mm-mm. Hang in there. All right, that's annoying. Hold on, y'all. My thing keeps shutting down on me. All right. Hey, Taurus-Gemini. Hey, Taurus-Gemini. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Can you guys see me? Oh, goodness. Oh, Lord. We gonna get it together one of these days, Taurus-Gemini. I promise you that. We got this. All right. Welcome in, Taurus-Gemini energies, to your timeless astrology tarot reading. My name is Gabrielle, and you are tuned in here to Cusp of Roses, where we do timeless general tarot readings for all 12 cusp zodiac signs every new and full moon and every zodiac season. If you're interested in that content, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you can tune into our next live tarot reading. Hello, Queen Tiki. Thanks for being here, love. Hi, Solar Moon Vision. Hey, Tima. Thanks for being here. Or Tema. My apologies if I said that wrong. But welcome in, everybody. I hope that this live finds you in the highest highest vibration possible, all things considered, all right? Hope you guys are doing well this evening, this day, noon, or night, whenever you're tuning into this. Keep in mind that this is a timeless tarot reading, okay? Whenever you find it, whenever it crosses your path, is when it's truly meant for you. All right, Taurus-Gemini. I clearly, maybe as you saw the green, your heart chakra was the most illuminated chakra that I could sense in your auric field. So we're going to, excuse my pupper. Y'all know he a Taurus, so he says hello. We're going to burn the heart chakra incense for you all, okay? Because something's happening. Something's happening in that heart center of yours, all right? We're going to get to the bottom of it. But as I light this incense, I'm then going to sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided to. Okay, this would be a time for all of my new people tuning in, where you would want to do any sort of gratitude or grounding work that feels right for you in this moment. Okay, anything that's going to get you kind of centered into your vibration, centered into you, and open to the messages that come forward. All right. Now, keep in mind, as a reader, I do tend to sometimes read a little ahead of current time that I'm attempting to pull. Okay. So, again, if this resurfaces for you at any moment, make sure you tune back into it. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it, Taurus-Gemini. Kind of straight into the point with the energy I was kind of getting. It is all about your heart chakra right now. So we're going to really see what that means for you and how the cosmos is supporting you through whatever opening is happening in that heart center. All right. Yeah, it's all about the heart chakra for you, Taurus-Gemini. Ooh. This is just your pre-shuffle energy, not your direct influences, okay? I just like to let the deck speak a little bit before we ask it something. But that's what I kind of felt. There has been some heavy restrictions on your heart, Taurus-Gemini. And mind you, as we're streaming this, we're in Libra season. Libra is Venetian energy, so it is going to pull on you or call us all as a collective to think about our heart space, how we love and how we receive love and give love and create love and create value and beauty, or what we find valuable and beautiful will come into question. And I think a lot of that, Taurus-Gemini, is bringing up, they want me to say sludge. I don't know if that gives a visual here for some of you guys, but it's like there might have been a little bit of sludge in the heart. Muddy, kind of gunky energy that is ready to be released. Okay. Ready to be released. So you've definitely felt restricted in the heart space. I can definitely sense that. Maybe even experiencing a little bit of struggle of expressing yourself or expressing your true emotions or what you really feel. I'm kind of getting this energy where like someone would like want to say something or give someone a compliment, but they don't. Like that type of restriction, like holding yourself back from expressing love in the numerous ways that you can. Okay, so tell us a little bit more about what's, ooh, okay. Spirit said, all right, here we go. You got the 12th house, you've got cardinal, you've got the first house, you do have Venus here, and you've got sextile. Let's get one more and we'll talk about it. Anything else that we need to know before we get into direct influences for Taurus-Gemini here, Divine? Taurus-Gemini, some of this is centered around your sense of self-worth. That I can feel. I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in my mind's eye. Anything else? Can we just get one more to round this out for the pre-shuffle? One more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Fixed. Right. It's almost kind of like, and you've got trine, angelic support at the bottom. Yeah, it's almost like Taurus-Gemini. You maybe have adapted a mindset here or a self-image or a view of self that you're kind of being very stubborn about or really having a hard time shedding. Okay. Because it almost feels like you identify as being the most dependable, the most persistent and consistent and loyal and stable when love is far away from you. Like when love is far away from you, it's this sense of, okay, I can focus on what I need to focus on. I could do what I have to do. Like, you know, you've been restricting yourself from love. That is kind of the headline here. You've been restricting yourself from love. And the divine is asking you to transcend that behavior, that attitude, or that viewpoint and heal whatever has you stopping yourself from giving love in a way that maybe you want to receive love. Okay? So this combination of tension and flow, potential in a rewarding situation, does feel like there could be an opportunity for you to break out of this shell. Maybe some of you have strong Cancer in your natal chart, or a very strong Cancer placement, because that's what it kind of feels like. Some sort of ego. I wouldn't be surprised if the death card comes out here. Some sort of like egoic mask that you've been wearing, that again, we all wear, that shielded you from really being vulnerable and open to Venus, open to love. Because I feel like this sextile energy, it's like as much as you want it, there's still tension there. And maybe in your mind, you feel like, well, love should just flow. Like I shouldn't feel tension with love. So maybe it's not love. Maybe it's something else. Or, you know, it's like a little bit of second guessing around what love feels like for you or how to identify with it. So some of you could definitely have maybe some strong Aquarius energy as well. where it's almost kind of like a little difficult for you to see yourself as love. Or again, I do think for some of you there's a worthiness aspect to this. Am I worthy of the love that I desire, the love that I want? You are, but it's going to require you to change and adapt a new approach to life or a new self-image in order to give and receive love, find value, and see beauty, not only in yourself, but in other people, in your environment, in your life as a whole. So it's going to ask you to be brave and face whatever fear has you fixed on this 12th house energy so that you can move into your first house. So again, first house being the I am energy. The 12th house being a little bit more about knowledge and what you know, or a little bit too of what you receive, receptivity. I think this is going to be a season or a moment in time for you, Taurus Gemini, where you really face your fixed aspect of self. And I think that Gemini influence that you have is trying to get you to be mutable, trying to get you to be flexible, trying to get you to fluctuate in something that you need actually to break the barriers that you've built in or built around yourself. Yeah, it's almost kind of like, it's like spirit's asking you to make a personality change almost, but not as drastic as like, oh, your personality sucks. That's not what I'm saying. I think it's how you identify with yourself that has to change. So it's almost like people could see you one way, but you see yourself another way, Taurus Gemini. Whether that's people find you really attractive and you look in the mirror and you're like questioning it, like, huh? How? Or people see you as maybe really brave or, having these certain characteristics and you have a hard time connecting with that being a definition of who you are or seeing it. That's what I feel like the combination of tension and flow is here. It's like, some of you are definitely struggling with the more tension part, which is blocking the flow of whatever this love Venus energy is. I feel like I get this with you a lot, Taurus Gemini, where there's this like identity thing. How you've built your identity has been undergoing a lot of like construction, a lot of tweaks, a lot of shifts that have definitely been difficult for you. I can feel that. But I also get that there is this yearning to figure it out. There is this yearning to get to that like sweet spot of what feels good. You do clearly have some angelic support. Maybe coming from an Aries. Yeah, especially with the bravery. So you could have a cardinal energy close to you, connected to you, or the cardinal part of yourself. So Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Trying to help you and support you in finding your perfect flow. Making some shifts and some changes. Okay. Let's get your direct influences. Oh, you have Gemini, Taurus, and Aquarius. Oh, okay, Timma. That's awesome. So yeah, your energy's definitely here. What are the direct influences for my Taurus, Gemini, cusp energies and Taurus, Gemini placements, divine? Direct influences for Taurus, Gemini energies. Okay. Yeah, we got 3 right away. We've got the 11th house. There's that Aquarius. Trine wanted to come right back out. And you've got the 2nd house. And honestly, that is that self-worth. Yeah. And you've got, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if death comes out. Scorpio energy, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Right. I think here, Taurus Gemini, you are going to find yourself connecting with, meeting with, coming across people, places, environments, communities, okay, that are going to reflect back to you the ideal amount of self-worth that I think spirit wants you to carry, wants you to walk in, talk in, move in. I think a lot of you have identified with your second house energy quite a bit, with your material world, with your possessions, prioritizing physical security, which is an absolute need, okay? There's no shame in that. But it's like there's this like-minded group of people, humanitarian beliefs, these friendships, these partnerships, these connections that are flowing towards you, Taurus Gemini. And they are bringing about this trine, this sense of harmony that is getting you to face and purge what aspects of yourself, I just heard, that are kind of still stuck in the past a little bit, or like that are a little outdated. It's kind of like you need like a reboot or like a software upgrade here. Or that's what's happening. That's what this could feel like, a complete upgrade for you. Meeting these like-minded individuals, or again, these people who have maybe strong humanitarian beliefs, maybe that's you. This could be you being this kind of cardinal energy or embodying cardinal energy for someone else, Taurus Gemini. So always take it as it resonates. Yeah. I get that. I get that there's someone here trying to help you find your flow, or is attempting to expand your sense of, again, self-worth. So maybe you've been very micro-focused on one aspect of life and letting that define all of your self-worth. And it's like you might come across people who shine a light on the other parts of you, expose the different sides of you, and love you for those sides and support you in those sides. And it's kind of like you growing into a more holistic sense of self. And this is all in perfect timing. It's like this is absolutely meant to be happening for you right now. Shedding your skin can definitely be intense. Shedding a mask can definitely be intense. But that feeling of being seen, loved, heard, and appreciated for who you truly are is priceless, honestly. And I think that's what the divine is trying to orchestrate in your life right now. Getting you around people who are going to reflect the good parts of you, or the parts of you that you don't identify with as being good or valuable or having worth or beautiful, right? Seeing and finding value and seeing beauty. So a lot of this is within yourself, Taurus Gemini. So maybe for a long time, your self-worth has been wrapped up in what you have, what you possess. And again, oh, death and rebirth. There's that death card. Wrong deck. That snuck its way in here, but there's that confirmation. That's you. Going through like a phoenix energy. That's Scorpio. One of the archetypes for Scorpio. All right, let's get into it, because I think there's a lot that wants to come out here. Let's talk about it. Tell me more here, Divine. What's going on with the 11th house trine, the second house in Scorpio? What is going on with this 11th house, this trine, and the second house in Scorpio energy for Taurus Gemini? You are coming into alignment with someone or a group of people who are absolutely going to expose you to your core, Taurus Gemini. But again, it's for your greater good. And it's not malicious. I don't think it's malicious at all. I think it comes from people who really care about you or who really want to care about you. Because for some of you, this feels a little new. And or this could just be contracted. It's like, you know, sometimes soulmates can come in the form of friendships, and you find these friends and connect with a community that helps you through this kind of death and rebirth process, helps you shed and kind of emerge from the fire and the ashes. And then it's like their work is done. Yeah, it's like you're coming across a catalyst here, or a group of catalysts, or an environment that is catalytic. Come on, to get you to open up that heart chakra, 4 of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands, to get you excited, get you optimistic. Some of you maybe definitely have like a Capricorn influence. You could be more on the pessimistic side, more on the skeptical side, or that's what you've learned how to do. Learned how to be overprotective around your heart space, yet it wants to open, it seeks new adventures, it wants to connect, so why don't you let it? I know why you don't, but I'm just saying. Yeah, quite literally. This, friends, like-minded groups, humanitarian efforts is coming towards you. But here you are, 4 of Pentacles. I just heard nope, nope, nope. Okay. Okay. Hey, your life, your will, you know, you do what you want to do. This is what I mean. Taurus Gemini, it's the sun. It's positive. It's good for you. It's healing for you. This is the raw core of you that wants to come out. This is the part of you that wants some sunshine. Your soul wants a little bit of light here. Or it's tired of carrying a mask or wearing one. Did I just have all these deaths? Yeah, the 7 of Cups. Okay, so this is definitely going to get you to face some of your emotional scars here, Taurus Gemini. But it's time. Wheel of Fortune. It's time. It's time for you to shift. It's time for you to make change. It's time for you to evolve into your next era, your next level, your next version, whatever number you're on, right? It's abundant though. Yeah, these friends, I just heard these friends come in peace. So they could definitely have a very like, I almost wanted to say like alien-like, or alien in the term or in the sense of foreign to you. Whether they're actually foreign, so that gives you a new perspective, and or it's just you've never met people or a person like this before. And because you have that Gemini influence, your curiosity around this person or around these friends or around these humanitarian beliefs, or some of you, this could even have to do with like religion or religious communities. Maybe you might find yourself entering into that, but it's curiosity that's kind of pushing you through this, or that will eventually be piqued. Okay, so tell me, who are these friends? Who are these friends of Taurus Gemini? I don't really like how that Hierophant came out. Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Ace of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Now, okay, quite literally, it could be kind of the reverse of like, rather than entering into a religious group, you could be breaking away from one. With the 2 of Wands. And the 10 of Swords at the bottom. There's your Gemini. And there's that Aries. More Aries. So whatever this angelic support is coming. This person could quite literally have angelic blood or some sort of angelic presence, like a very strong, very divine, very ethereal energy. It's almost like, yeah, it's almost like God sending you an angel, Taurus-Gemini, to help you with this rebirth and help you kind of get into whatever newness that's waiting for you, or help you kind of break away from some sort of status quo, traditional norms, societal norms, cultural norms that actually don't flow with you, like that are kind of counterproductive or just hold you back, restrict you in a way that you're not meant to be restricted. Okay, tell me more about this trine and the Three of Wands, Divine. Wow. Okay, and the Moon. So if some of you guys are asking when, you're not necessarily meant to know. And I know that can be annoying. But you're not meant to know when this is going to come in. It's just going to come in, okay? When, it's unknown. Will it happen? Yes. 100% with the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands. Tell me more about this angelic support in this trine with the Three of Wands and the Moon. The Hangman, yeah. This is what I mean. It's like this is a part of your enlightenment, Taurus-Gemini. Some of you... Ooh. Some of you are kind of like coming out in a way. So you could have been very secretive. Maybe that's why Scorpio's here too. Very secretive around your own enlightenment or your spiritual journey up to this point, Taurus-Gemini. And it almost feels like it's time for you to kind of come out into the light with it, so that the right friends, the right relationships, the right connections and community can find you. I just heard you'll fall when you're ripe. I don't know what that means. You'll fall when you're ripe? Okay, well, I guess hangman, hanging upside down, hanging fruit. When you're ripe, you'll drop from that tree. So when the moment's ripe, Wheel of Fortune, divine timing is coming with this support. All right, you've got the King of Cups. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces. Aquarius or Pisces could be your second house. You'll want to count forward from your rising sign or ascendant. Tell me more about this second house energy and self-worth. Queen of Swords. King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Oi. That's what it is. And you've got the Four of Pentacles and the Devil energy. I just heard truth hurts. This Queen of Swords could be yielding a truth. You could be this King of Cups regardless of your gender. This Queen of Swords could be bringing in a lot of truth to this King of Cups about their self-worth. This King of Cups could also maybe feel like the Queen of Swords is closed off. So take it how it resonates, okay? Quite literally, for somebody here, you could be coming out of a commitment. With the Hierophant in reverse and the Ace of Swords, it's like you finally see something clearly now, or you finally have learned the lesson. You've gained enlightenment around a situation, or yeah, this could be a soulmate, the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, soulmate energy, where yeah, they're not the same element, but they're in each other's lives to teach one another something valuable and maybe centered around that second house energy. So yeah, the Queen of Swords would be more or less the business minded energy in this dynamic. King of Cups, definitely the feeler, the intuitive, the sensitive. So take it how it resonates for you. But both of these have something to learn from one another. King of Cups gets the Queen of Swords to look into her heart. Queen of Swords gets the King of Cups to not be emotionally overwhelmed, to make sound decisions, not emotionally driven ones. And or, yeah, with the Ten of Swords that keeps coming out, this could have been a very tumultuous relationship or soulmate connection with the Ten of Swords, and we saw the Devil and the Four of Pentacles, where neither one of these two, the King of Cups or the Queen of Swords, wanted to open up to one another. Neither of them had a heart open towards each other. Yet there was some sort of mutual benefit and or tell me more about the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords for the second house. Air and water. So this could be like a Libra Scorpio energy. Maybe Gemini Cancer. Again, Aquarius Pisces. Yeah, Six of Swords. You've got the Empress and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I do. I want to put those out here. There's Venus. Like I said, we're streaming this in Libra season, which is the co-ruler, or Venus co-rules. Is that how that works? No, Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So again, natural vibes for you here, Taurus Gemini. It's like I want to say so much, but it feels like it doesn't want to come out, like it doesn't want to be talked about. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups with Judgment. So this could definitely be a season where you really are breaking away from old habits here, Taurus Gemini, or an old, yeah, thank you, Spirit, an old like software, like I was saying, an old way of running or doing things, approaching life. That's what's shedding. And what will shed with it are the connections, the friendships, the relationships, the groups, whatever that you aligned with at the time. Because that Ten of Wands says that there definitely needed to be, or there needs to be, a better delegation of your time, your energy, or that you're having a hard time saying no or setting boundaries. There's a need to release some of the responsibility. Not all of those wands are meant for you to carry. And I think some of you are getting enlightened around that. I get that I kind of feel like you're the King of Cups here, Taurus Gemini, regardless of your gender. And I think you might have been connected with the Queen of Swords or dealing with the Queen of Swords at one point that really said a lot of like mean and kind of nasty things to you. Like about how you operate, about how you naturally are. and maybe moved on from you, or like left you, or just kind of like severed the connection in some way. This almost Six of Swords kind of feels like in the middle of the night, like just got up and left, or just cut off all communication. I Yeah, it's kind of like this Queen of Swords maybe left you with the Ten of Wands, left you with some sort of energetic weight that it's definitely time for you to shed, Taurus Gemini. It's been time to probably really let that go. But I do think it's a part of you that wants to be loyal to whatever this situation was, although you know it was the Ten of Swords. Like, it was a lot of betrayal, it was a lot of pain, it wasn't proper alignment for you, but that was maybe hard to see. So again, interestingly enough, I felt this overnight energy with the Six of Swords, but quite literally the moon is here. So just as quickly as this person maybe, I almost want to say like ghosted you, or just kind of like dipped off somewhere or left, you're finding enlightenment or kind of gaining new awareness in the same fashion, like just quickly. And that seems to be important. The fact that however this Queen of Swords left, like however quickly or whatever, in whatever fashion, it's very similar to how you're gaining this enlightenment. So this Empress energy could actually be coming towards you, Taurus Gemini. Like I said, there it is. Because the Venus energy that is a part of your natural reflection with your Taurus dynamic, there is going to be someone coming into your life, if they haven't already, that is going to reflect that Empress in you, to you. So where you might even question, why is this person like me? Or why does this person want to be around me? Why are they interested in me? Whatever the case is, it's because they've maybe literally probably have been sent to you to do that reflective work with you, to kind of show you who you really are and not who you thought you had to be or who you think you need to be. So Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups would say there's a lot to celebrate soon. Judgment's been called. You're getting a new beginning. You're getting the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, this could have been a prayer or a call for new friends, new community, new network. And from that call, it's actually showing you what's been holding you. So that could be definitely it. Some of you definitely asked for something new. And in asking for something new, it broke things that you were really comfortable with or really fixed on away from you. And that could have been really difficult to overcome or to manage and navigate. I do feel like there's a little bit of like a comfort. Yeah, Taurus Gemini, it's almost like even if it's toxic with the Four of Pentacles and the Devil, you still find comfort in it. And I think that's what Spirit's been trying to get you to look at. Why are you so comfortable in that Devil energy? Why are you holding on to something that was quite toxic for you or just not healthy for you? What about it? And I think for a lot of you, it's your level of loyalty. It's your level of commitment. But interestingly enough, your first card out is the Hierophant in reverse. It's like Spirit's giving you permission with the Ace. Yeah, Spirit's giving you permission to cut the cord, to release something, to no longer be loyal to something. It's almost like, in a very twisted way, this Queen of Swords energy almost either made you feel guilty for their actions. Like, I'm in the Six of Swords because of you. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, you're in the Six of Swords because you need to get out. Like, I think you're seeing that. Like, this person definitely left a lot of spiritual weight on you, Taurus Gemini. A lot of spiritual weight. Come on now, Ace of Cups. I know you better open that heart. I know that's right. That's what I mean. Don't worry, Taurus Gemini. You're going to get your Ace of Cups soon. You're going to get your Ace of Cups soon. Your heart will be cleansed of this situation. And I think it's been weighing you down, Ten of Wands, it's been keeping you stuck and stagnant, overloading you, overwhelming you. And I think a part of it is you're challenged with being in that fixed vibration and loyal to a default. Even to the point of still wanting to love and care for people who show no interest and or have proven to you that they do not have that same regard for you. And you know what's so weird about this Six of Swords? It's like the way that this woman is looking back, it's kind of giving guilty. Like they know that they're wrong for what they did, but it's like they're waiting for you to see if you know that they're wrong. Or if you're just going to sit there and bear it, the 10 of Wands. And I think that's what you guys have been doing for a while. Just holding it like, nope, I'm still here. I'm still carrying it. I still feel the same. And it's almost kind of like feeling like you have to prove yourself to this person. That could be how this Queen of Swords set this whole thing up. You just have to constantly prove yourself. Prove yourself, prove yourself, prove yourself. Measure up, measure up, measure up. That's not enough. It's very critical. Very, very critical. And I think you were in this King of Cups with them, really just wanting to love, really wanting to connect, wanting that kind of camaraderie and sense of just, again, being seen, being valued, being heard. And I'm sorry, Taurus Gemini, that you didn't get that in this connection, but it doesn't mean that it's not coming. It doesn't mean that there aren't people out there that can do that for you. Quite literally, you have an Empress coming in to give you that. Okay, tell me more about this period. Celebrate. Okay, so this Empress could show up as a friend with the Three of Cups. You might meet this Empress out casually somewhere. Okay, you got the Four of Swords. This is what I'm trying to say. Some of you have been holding on to heartbreak. Some of you have been holding on to the wrongs, the betrayals, the past. There you are, 10 of Wands. Holding on to him, not letting it go. I think that's just the theme of the season. I think a lot of chips are coming off the shoulders of everybody. It's almost kind of this sense of allowing yourself to be vulnerable, Taurus Gemini. There's no reward in holding on to the 10 of Wands. There's no reward in keeping yourself stuck for the sake of someone else who you know, I guess I gotta say it like that, really didn't mean you any good. So this is not somebody that you've ever dated before. Sorry, I was looking at the Empress when I said that. This Empress energy that's coming in is not somebody that you've dated, you've encountered, or you've dealt with before. I feel like, honestly, if we're going to get into like real deep into it, I think you have been carrying this energy of needing to prove yourself to this Queen of Swords. And again, regardless of your gender, I think you're the King of Cups here. And it's like you finally get the opportunity to move on, 8 of Wands, to move forward, to find peace, to let it go. See the truth of it. The Ace of Swords with the Four of Swords and the Hangman. Yeah, it's like you've been blaming yourself for something that it took 2 to tango in. Overly holding yourself accountable for someone else's actions. Yeah, Taurus Gemini, that has to stop. Easier said than done, 100%. But that is where your focus and your work is right now. Wearing your pain as a badge of pride only really keeps you hurting. But that's what I mean. I think some of you have gotten comfortable with this pain. So to not feel the pain is more scary than to actually keep it going. Keep yourself tethered to it. Keep remembering it. Keep holding on. I just heard somebody got what they wanted and dipped. Yeah, it's in a real icky way though. It's like this person like energetically dumped on you and then just left. Oh, I can't get away from that. Somebody definitely, like, it's like this Queen of Swords, and maybe that's what's been hard to really wrap your mind around and why we're in your heart chakra, Taurus Gemini. It's because you are resisting seeing this Queen of Swords for who they really are. You are still holding out hope that this person will change, or that that's not really what they were doing, or that really wasn't their motive, or that they really cared. I am very, very sorry. But the only cup that's out here is the Three of Cups and the King of Cups. Three of Cups is very, very surface level energy, very casual. They want me to say it again. This Queen of Swords came in, got what they wanted, and dipped. So it's because they have a child on their back. So the child could be a part of this for you, Taurus Gemini. It's like someone knew that doing this was going to really, ew, yeah, that's gross. I'm sorry. That's gross. It is. It's like someone knew doing this to you would hurt you. That's why they did it. They did it to hurt you. They did it to have you in the Ten of Wands. They did it to keep you stuck, the Hangman, keep you from your blessings, keep you from your flow, keep you from your harmony, to rob you of your peace. I really do feel like that. Somebody came in and robbed you of your peace of mind. And now the divine is like, okay, are you ready to get that back now? Do you really see them or see it for what it truly was? Ooh. Okay, that actually hurt in my heart chakra. Some of you guys are finding out that somebody was not loyal. And that is such a huge, huge sense of betrayal, especially for Taurus energy. And with the Two of Wands, it's opportunity. That's the truth, Ace of Swords. Somebody somebody did. Because with the Taurus energy, again, you coming out Hierophant in reverse, it means that I don't think you could see this person for who they really were when they entered your life. Like, you either turned a blind eye here, Taurus Gemini, and this is no judgment. We all do it, love. We all do it several times over, okay? So you are not alone in doing this or having to go through this lesson. But I think you turned a blind eye to this Queen of Swords intention in coming into your life, and then had a bit of a rude awakening. And I think are still having a hard time kind of really accepting that that is what this person's motive was when it came to you. They wanted opportunity. Oh, okay. For some of you, this Queen of Swords maybe came off as an empress, or tried to like position themselves in your life as the empress. And remember how I said the energy between the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords felt like their hearts weren't necessarily open towards one another? I think that's what eventually pulled this Empress into Queen of Swords energy, because they maybe got something from you, but they didn't get all that they wanted from you. So maybe this person like wanted your heart, they wanted your emotional commitment, but you were like having a hard time giving it to them and maybe didn't know why. Like it was confusing. Yeah, 7 of Cups. Like, why can't I? And then maybe you really put a lot of effort in trying to, but you just couldn't fully get there. You were still very guarded, possibly. It's because this person had false intentions. So spirits, okay, one thing about it, two things for certain, Taurus Geminis tuned in here. Spirit protects you, or at least does their very, very best with your free will in play to keep you from doing something that would be extremely detrimental to you. Some of you guys have to find acceptance around this Queen of Swords leaving you in the 10 of Wands. Some of you guys have to accept the truth of why this person wanted to connect with you in the first place, why they came into your life, why they pursued you. Yeah, I really get that. I get like a hovering. And again, this is not this. I'm not speaking on anybody that, if you don't have this person's number, you don't have any form of contact with them in that way, that's not who we're talking about. Because I get that some of you might have a couple of different people that maybe bring this energy out of you or that come to mind. I'm talking about somebody that you were actually dating with. They were physically around you, connected to you. You were intimate with each other, because I feel that very strongly, especially with Empress here. And that child and the 6 of Cups. Moon here. Yeah, it's like hidden. It was hidden. This person had hidden motives. And I think what will be exposed is the truth about those motives. And you're going to be positioned to have to kind of see it for what it is and accept it. I feel like this exposure, this purging, this mainly exposure is coming in quickly. It could be within the next 8 days, maybe 8 weeks. Or over a span of 8 days, things will come to light. Or something's 8 days away. And I feel like this Queen of Swords got out before you could suspect anything, which made it even a bit more difficult. But I feel like Spirit's breaking you free from this now. Yeah, it's time. You're getting angelic flow. You're getting angelic support to kind of free you from this. Because it's had you upside down for too long. It's had you stuck for too long. Yeah, it's your time to have peace, Taurus Gemini. It's your time. Okay? All right, Taurus Gemini. We're going to get into the extended reading over on Patreon. It will be a live read just like this one. So if you're interested, make sure you join me. That link is in the description box below. And the direct extended for this reading will be pinned in a comment down below. Okay? We're going to see a little bit more about what will be exposed, what this 8-day time frame will reveal to you. We'll also then see the highest vibrational outcome of this energy for all those involved through the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And then I'm going to pull some manifestation practices and affirmations for you, Taurus Gemini, because I do feel like some of you are struggling with really accepting the truth and seeing the truth for what it is, or seeing someone for who they actually are, who they've shown you to be. Okay? So that you can better recognize who actually is in alignment with you. Okay, so it's turning your intuition on, or turning it up another notch. But we'll get all into that again in the Patreon. live right after this one. So I hope to see you guys over there. But if not, Taurus Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in, for showing up, for being here with me in this moment and allowing me to be your reader for the time that we've spent together. I'm really grateful for you guys. Thank you for all your likes, your comments, your shares have been amazing. Thank you guys for sharing these videos and readings with your friends, your family, anyone who you might think need the message. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for your comments as well. I love to chat with you guys down below the video, so keep them coming. And if you're new here, make sure you drop your birth month and day if you know you're on a cusp, and even if not and you resonate with this energy, let me know so I can properly welcome you to our tribe here. We're grateful to have you. It's going to be okay, Taurus Gemini. It is, but it is time for you to free yourself from this. Like, it's absolutely time. The time is now. Okay, all right, I got y'all. We're gonna get through this together, but I will see you all in our next one. All right, thank you again, Tema, for showing up here. Thank you, Queen Tiki, as well. Who else was here? Thank you, Solar Moon Vision, again for tuning in, showing love to the chat. I can't wait to read all of these back. And I'll see you all in our next one, all right? Namaste.